Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and I am your cruise director on the magical mystery tour that is this channel. Today we are talking about exfoliation, getting your glow, the difference between physical, chemical, and that's not the only thing. There are a few other terms that are going around. We will look at different types, we will look at how to use them, what skin type it is best for, what it actually means. But before we do, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell to be alerted to any new uploads. And if you like this video at the end, please give it a big thumbs up. I've got a stack of them here and we're going to talk through them. So let's go check it out. Okay, so what is exfoliation? If you don't know, we're just going to dumb it down a little bit right now. So it is that process of sloughing away, well, not smacking yourself in the face, of sloughing away dead skin cells. So when you look at somebody with really nice glowy skin, that's what they're doing. It can help your pores. It can help fine lines, wrinkles. It can help texture. Exfoliation is a really key component. Now with it, what it does, as I said, gets rid of dead skin cells, so it allows products to penetrate better. It also will address all your complexion concerns. Now there are a few different types, so let's have a look at that. There are physical and chemical exfoliators, but it's not that simple because there are more than just that. We have physical exfoliators, which tend to be, where have I put it? Can be as simple as using a cloth. It's a physical thing. It's a cloth. Microfiber cloths are great. They are a super gentle way of physically exfoliating your skin. It's why I only use microfiber cloths when I'm cleaning my face, washing off cleansers. You also have actual physical, the grits, the grains, those type of exfoliators that you use on your face, and you can actually feel that there is a gritty type of product in there. They're physical, tend to be scrubs that have something granulated in it. Now, I'm not just talking your St. Ives facial scrub, though for all the absolute crap that gets, if you are using it correctly and once a week, you can actually get away with it. Physical exfoliation will remove the top layers of skin and reveal the softer skin underneath, but it doesn't penetrate too deeply. You don't go in too aggressively with it. You always need to be gentle. Now, when it comes to chemical exfoliators typically involve some form of acid, a salicylic, a glycolic, a lactic. Those type of acids are what we call a chemical exfoliator. What they do is that they work to stop the skin all holding together where the dead skin cells are, so they reveal that. They also penetrate deeper into your skin than a physical one does. Now, I've got a variety across them, but what does it actually mean? What one is best for you? Let's just drill it down and talk about some of the benefits. Removing dead skin cells to make the skin more radiant is one. Reducing the visible signs of aging, fine lines, wrinkles, discoloration, sun damage is another. Helping refine the appearance of pores. If you have large pores, noticeable pores with stuff in them, you want to use an exfoliator on it. Helps prevent blemishes. If you have, look at me trying to hold this up. If you have, fourth one, if you have problematic skin, an exfoliator will help clear those up. And also towards the end, helping remove residual makeup and all the external aggressors that go with that. Now bear with me as I jump between screens because I've got products here and I've got some notes here. So, as I said, for a physical exfoliant, you're using a tool like a face washer or a granular type substance to manually remove dead skin cells. You see results immediately because your skin tends to be glowy and fresher. It's increasing blood flow to the surface of the skin. However, it can be too irritating for sensitive skin, which is why they recommend other products. But if your skin's pretty normal, doesn't react, physical can be fine. It is more difficult to apply evenly than a chemical exfoliation. If you have dry, sensitive or acne-prone skin, they suggest using a mild chemical or physical exfoliant, mild. If you have oily or resistant, you can use a stronger chemical or physical. Just being aware that using it too much can strip away your protective barrier and can disrupt it. So it will end up being drier, more prone to sun damage, itchy, irritated. So you need to be gentle with it. How often should you use exfoliants? As a general rule, 3 times a week. Now, some chemical ones that are more gentle on the skin can be used on a daily basis. So your AHAs, your BHAs can be used, but you need to build it up slowly. Now, with chemical exfoliants, you have your AHAs, your BHAs, and your PHAs. So your beta hydroxy acids, your BHAs, that's your salicylic acid. That will help improve texture. It will also help improve the colour of sun damaged skin. Really good for targeting blemishes and spots. A salicylic body wash is great for people that get a lot of pimples and get a lot of scaly skin. Now, AHAs use a few different types of acids. So we've got glycolic, lactic, tartaric and citric acids. They're really good for aging fine lines, wrinkles, cleaning out pores, improving your skin in general, which is why something like a combination AHA, BHA toner, exfoliating toner, works really well. Now, on top of this, whilst everyone chemically knows about AHAs and BHAs, you have your PHA, which is for really sensitive skin, can be used daily for sure. But ones that quite often get forgotten about are enzymic exfoliators. So they're the ones that have your fruits in them. So your papaya fruits, what else have I got in here? Papaya, kale and clay, strawberry. They're going to improve the appearance of your tone and texture as well, and are a really gentle option for sensitive skin. Some of the ones that we have are, I'm just bringing here, chemical AHA. You can get them in all sorts of different products. So the Alpha H Liquid Gold, that is a chemical AHA. This, apply with a cotton pad, wipe off, use it as your toner stage. The next one that we have is this in the same thing, the ordinary lactic acid, 10% hyaluronic acid. This one you can apply with a cotton round. You can apply it with your fingers. It's going to just nibble at those, the dry skin cells. Great for super hydrating the next night. So again, cotton round, those you can actually apply with your fingers as well. We do have a scrub next, which is a chemical scrub, and this is the Skinstitute Glycolic Acid 14%. That is deeply cleanses and exfoliates. So this one, whilst it is chemical, I haven't even opened that one yet. Whilst it is chemical, it is a scrub. This one you want to go in gently with. Do not go in hard with it at all. Then this one, when I was talking about how they can remove, how they help remove residual grime and that from your face, the Alivio Hemp Naturals Glycolic Face Cleanser. This one, let me just, is a gel. So take your makeup off and then really get your eye makeup off, and then you can use this. We've got afternoon sunlight coming through. You can use this. I don't think I've got any water to spray on this. I think this foams up a bit. Let's just check when I add liquid to it. So you can see it's starting to foam up now. I didn't add water, I added a face spray, but it's just starting to foam up. So that will cleanse your face. That is super gentle. There is no beading in that, but it is chemical. It is going to eat away. Now, in the physical AHAs, I have 2 here. So if you want an AHA, but you want something that is a bit more texturized. We have the Neutrogena Bright Boost Resurfacing Micro Polish. Again, add to a wet face. This you can see is a cream. Add to a wet face, add water to it. This feels like sand trapped in, really fine sand, in a cream. So it's going to be gentle because it's not hard. It's not St. Ives harsh. However, the next one I would not use more than, this is 2 to 3 times a week. I would not use this 2 to 3 times a week. This is a Trilogy Vitamin C Microdermabrasion. Apply to a warm, cleansed skin and gently massage to activate the pumice, because it's got pumice in it, for approximately 3 minutes and thoroughly rinse. This also has 5 different forms of AHA in it. You can see I actually quite enjoy this. This is quite gritty. This reminds me, not as harsh, but this reminds me of the Peter Thomas Roth Pumpkin Enzymic one, which enzyme and physical. Again, these are a higher grade. You apply to a wet face, a higher grade. Once you start scrubbing this around, it will activate the AHA part of it, the chemical part, to eat away at that dead skin. My hand's going to look fantastic here after. Now for BHAs, I only have one, and that's because it's the best one, and that is the Paula's Choice Exfoliate Skin Perfecting 2HA BHA Liquid Exfoliant with Salicylic Acid. This is for all skin types, unclogs and shrinks in large pores, smooths and even skin tone, lightweight, liquid, absorbs quickly. Apply fingers or a cotton round on this. Don't rinse it off. This is one that you can use daily. When you're starting off with this, use every second day. Now, if you have particularly sensitive skin and you want a chemical exfoliant, you need a PHA. And this one, the Gentle Glow PHA Serum from Evidence Skincare. This is 2 to 3 pumps on the face following cleansing at night. So lactonic acid is a lot gentler on the skin than glycolics, lactics, salicylics. If you have sensitive skin, this is what you want. This is a serum type 1, like a fat water, but a serum. This is really nice. As I said, you can use this every day. Let's get into a few different things now. They're all basic. All of these are easy to come by, from something like The Ordinary up through indie brands, cosmeceutical brands. Now, what do we have that's a little bit different? And this is where we get into the enzymic exfoliators. So we have the Fresh Sugar Strawberry Exfoliating Face Wash. It's just a standard face wash. This is quite gritty, but it's a gel. It smells like it's thick. I don't know if you can see that. It's a thick gel. Gritty but gentle. And that's because it's strawberry. Like when they're enzymic, they're not going to be as rough on your skin. God, this hand will want to look incredible by the time I finish doing this. You can really feel it working in there. And if I add, I really should have bought some water to spray on me, because I'm just adding. All of these, as you add to it, will slightly start to foam up, thin down. Enzymic ones, they use those enzymes to eat away at your skin. Gee, my hand is starting to look good. We also have the Jojoba Company, the Jojoba Bead Cleanser. So this is a cleanser. It is non-drying. You massage it in, rinse morning and night. It has papaya and quandong in it. Just seeing if it's got any scent. No, see, this is one that I haven't used yet, so I can't, and I'm not going to open it and waste it yet. But you know what? I am, because I'm going to start using this one, because there has not been a product from the Jojoba Company that I haven't loved. This is a really thick cream. Oh, it smells like a day spa. It's a really thick cream. You can feel the little bits of papaya in it. It's gentle. So I like to use on the daily, probably most days I will use some form of exfoliator. I use the physical in the cloth every day. I use a liquid chemical like the Alpha H or the Paula's Choice 2 to 3 nights a week. This physical side I use maybe once a week, once a fortnight, depending on what one I'm using. If I'm using a harsh one like the Trilogy that feels quite hectic, I will only use that once every 6 weeks or so. I don't know if you can see the difference in my hands already. We do have next up the Palmer's Cocoa Butter with Vitamin E Purifying Enzyme Mask. This has natural kale and clay and papaya. You will find a lot of enzymic masks have papaya in it just because they are so good for your skin. This is a true mud mask. This is thick, thicker than zinc. So you apply a thin, sorry, it's time of day, you apply a thin layer all over your skin, and you just leave it for 10 or so minutes and let that dry down and wash off. This doesn't feel like it's got anything gritty in it. It feels totally smooth. It just feels like an ointment going on your face, but it does make your face clear and it feels great afterwards, let me tell you. Down to the last two in the enzymic ones, and that is, I haven't opened this one so I can't comment on it. I have it sent to me. This is interesting in that it has an acid in it, but it is enzymic, and that is the Clear Skincare Micro Polish Powder. This is a physical, enzymic, and this has got everything. This is a triple hitter. So it is a chemical and enzymic and physical exfoliant. Did I say that? This is probably the cheaper version of the next one, though this is just an enzymic cleanser. Toucher, if you have sensitive skin or any skin, this lasts you forever. You don't need a lot. Sprinkle some of the powder into your hands, wet it, work it into a scrub. I've had this for well over 18 months now. It says it has a 6-month shelf life. Bullshit. It has longer than a 6-month shelf life. This still works. You will be left with beautiful, soft, silky skin. The last one. This is the curveball that I want to talk about. And this is an everyday toner, morning and night toner. This is the Ordinary Saccharomyces Ferment 30% Milky Toner. So, this is fermented with N-acetylglucosamine, which is NAG. Now, this is a very gentle exfoliating agent rather than an enzyme itself. However, the fermentation process does involve enzymes. Either way, it is a very super gentle exfoliating toner, super affordable. There's a whole heap there. Now, me personally, I think you can tell it's all come off. I love my Alpha H. That's probably the strongest one that I have. I am just about to start using this every single day. I'm really looking forward to that. Or I'll be alternating with that. There is something there for everyone. What I suggest that you do is get to know your skin type. So if you have sensitive skin, let's have a look. Sensitive skin, I would be looking at the Gentle Glow PHA by Esk or the Ordinary Milky Toner. Any one of these enzymic ones you can use. Any skin type can use the enzymic exfoliators. Just remember that, because I won't mention that again. The Toucher Rice Polish, anyone can use that. If you have oily skin, you may want to look at an actual physical scrub. So again, not the enzyme mask, the jojoba bead cleanser. Sensitive but oily skin will help with that. These will work with it. If you've got textured skin, you will want to bring in the Trilogy Vitamin C Microdermabrasion or the Neutrogena, because that's going to really help clear out that texture, clear out the pores, and really improve the texture on your skin. A lot of times texture is just that you haven't been exfoliating enough. If you have uneven skin, we're looking at Paula's Choice or Alpha H Liquid Gold, or some form of night peel. The lactic acid will be good for that as well. If you have dull, uneven skin, you're looking at something that is a daily cleanser that has brightening in it. So you can use this a couple of times a week. But again, any of those three that I just mentioned, and in fact, either of these two will work for that. If your skin is normal, the enzymes, if you don't have any problems, you can use any of these, but you can just stick to an enzymic cleanser. That's all that you need. Plus, if you're also using a cleansing cloth, you don't need to go too hard. Either way, you really want to be 2 to 3 times a week, irregardless of your skin type, using some form of exfoliant. You want to turn over those dry, dull skin cells. You want to get rid of the dead skin, because that's the only way we're going to get glowy skin. If you're not using exfoliant and you're wondering why your foundation's not sitting right, why your skin feels dry, why it's looking patchy, you need something to eat away at that dead skin cells. We've got something here for every budget. So whether you've got $11 to spend, whether your budget is not an option, you will find something. Just get yourself an exfoliant. It's just one extra step. As much as I love my essence, I love my essence because I've taken the time to consistently look after this cell turnover that's happening here. So get that exfoliant in there, and once you start to reveal that glowy skin, then you can just start flooding it with all your peptides and your essences, and your skin is going to glow, to glow. But that is it, my friends. This makeup look will go live at some stage soon. Trying some new products. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you currently have an exfoliant in your skincare? This is, a lot of you already do, and that is absolutely fantastic, but there will be some of you that don't currently use that you may cleanse, tone and moisturize, and that's it. These products, there's a full range in there, from a cleanser, a toner, a face mask, a scrub. You don't have to look at another step per se. Put it in your cleanser. Put it in your toning step. You know what I mean? Look at products that do double duty. You want glowy skin? You want glowy skin? I am going to go now, I think. Until next time, don't forget to tell your mum, tell your sister, tell your friends. This has been a little bit hectic. I've just got back from holidays and it was a whole thing. You'll see on Friday why it was a whole thing, what we did. So I just realised earlier on I hadn't done this week's skincare one. So, yeah, about that. Didn't have the time to go into as much depth as what I hoped, and it was either this or skip it. So let me know next time. Were you happy with what this was? Would you prefer me to just skip a day if that's the case and leave it till the following week? It's hot, it's muggy. I've got to go back to work after an interrupted holiday. Yeah. Until next time, my loves. I'll see ya on Friday. Bye.